Hi everybody, it's David Fleming here from the Toronto Realty Blog, and I'm standing outside a condo which, for the purposes of this exercise, shall remain nameless. It's downtown and it's a nice building. It's about an average condo. It's very popular with young people. It's very centrally located. You can walk to everything. Investors love it because it's very easy to rent. What I wanted to talk to you about today was this. Second floor units. More specifically, second floor units that are 3 feet off the roof of this minivan. Second floor units that overlook the alleyway that I'm standing in. Second floor units that are next to a parking lot, that are overlooking 5 dumpsters, a whole bunch of trash bags from what I can tell, overlooking the actual parking garage that enters the building, and last but not least, overlooking the cooks at the restaurant next door who probably aren't going to wash their hands but are going to go back inside and make your meal. Anyways, that's a topic for another day. My question is, how do you value a unit like this? Now let's say that the same model on the top floor is selling for $330,000. What would you pay for this unit? Same model, second floor, 3 feet off of the roof of this car and all the aforementioned things. Would you pay $270,000? I think a lot of you would say, sure I would. That's a $60,000 discount for the same thing. I'm here to argue today that I would not buy it. And yes, of course I'd buy it for $100 or $100,000, but for the purposes of this exercise, consider you would have to live there, okay? And you would have to hang on to this thing. And the reason that I wouldn't be interested in buying this is because I don't think it can withstand a market downturn. Right now the market's hot. Anyone is buying anything anywhere. Any unit is sellable. But what do you think about a second floor unit with all of the red flags? I don't think I would want to be holding this in a market downturn. I think when the market does turn and you're having difficulty selling that great unit up there or any other A+ or B- or C+ real estate, how are you going to sell something that grades an F? I don't think it's worth the risk. And yes, maybe you can get it for 60 grand less than that one's worth. I mean, in reality, it's probably only about 30, but I'm just trying to make a point. But if and when the market turned, that is when you would take the bath, because it would be impossible to sell. If you can't sell A+ real estate, how are you going to sell this? Now, I have a client who's looking in the West End right now, and he says, I want to buy something that can withstand a market downturn. And what he means by that is he wants to buy in an area that's going to out-appreciate, but also along a time horizon where you won't get hit. Now, let's say you're along a 12-year time horizon, sure, that could withstand a 7-year downturn and 2 years of stagnant growth followed by a few years of actual growth. But what about something like this? Would you want to buy that, not knowing how long you're going to be in the property, and knowing that eventually you're going to have to try and sell that? What if the market was in a period where things were down? Because I don't think I'd want to be hanging on to that. I know I wouldn't want it now, because it's pretty difficult to sell, but I think in a market downturn, it's damn near impossible.